I just wanna do acid all night and stay up 46 hours.
Stay up 46
and not listen to Zach who says you can sleep all fucking night and like a baby.
Yeah, I love this song. I love this song. Hey guys, if you're listening, if you're just tuning in, welcome back to another episode of the Drewcast. I'm your host, Andrew Ortiz, LKA. I said LKA. LOL, aka Mellow15, and I got my disembodied voice from here today, Ocho Tarantino. The song in the beginning is by Grimes, World Princess Part 2. It's actually probably the most unexpected song to start a podcast. You know, for me and you.
I don't know. I picked it, so.
For me and you, for sure, it's probably one of the worst. It's probably one of the most
It's unexpected when you're up 46 hours listening to it, too.
Or listening to Zach in general.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Zach, but...
He's sleeping right now.
Is he really?
Yeah. I came home, and the dishwasher was going. I was like, what the fuck? But, like, none of the dishes in the sink were done.
So...
What? I thought I was being, like, pranked and, like...
That's like when someone does a drive-by and
what's
no one
that
gets
guy
hurt,
from that 70s show was gonna pop out?
What's his name? The Cheech and Chong guy?
No.
Hey, man!
No, the guy from that 70s show that did Punk'd.
Oh, Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, I thought Ashton Kutcher was gonna pop out. I know it's a new guy now, but
Is it a new guy? Who knows?
yeah, we still rock with Ashton though.
Yeah. He's super big on like child sex trafficking, like stopping it. So yeah.
What does that have to do with the dishes being done?
No, but what I'm saying is that's why I back him hella, because he's doing God's work, dude. But you know, coming off last week,
I do God's work too.
Well, because coming off last week, I had a kind of a more serious episode, and I actually got a lot of good feedback. Actually, I know like one of my friends says I'm a hippie, but 11 other people plus people in person said they liked it, and that means a lot because I tried something different with this episode. So I'm actually glad that it got the good reception it did. This week, though, we're gonna do the Snyder Cut review. That's just straight up what's happening. We're gonna review the Snyder Cut. I want to get you guys' opinions. So me and Josh reached out to everybody on social media, and we said, hey, we're gonna do a kind of like a Q&A type thing where like, you know, you give your comments, whatever. Only 2 people responded. So
Fuck
yeah,
you guys.
You know what I mean? No, not to the people who responded. But, you know?
No, fuck the people that responded. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, James and Sebastian were the only 2. Shout out.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Shout out to James.
He's gonna love it when he's in his work truck listening to this shit.
Yeah, James is like, I'm never commenting again.
I'm never fucking downloading this. Do the thing.
Oh, that fucking.
Oh, he can't see it anyway.
I know, yeah, because he'll be listening to it. Yeah. So if you're listening, I'm making arm movements that are suggesting my cousin's mad.
Fuck me, right?
But so James's comment or question. So he goes, "What are your guys' thoughts on the corny Joker / Amanda Heard scene?" Now, no. Before we answer his question, it's very interesting. He says corny. Because I was just telling you this yesterday, that scene, which by the way, guys, if you're not already...
Is it the same scene?
Yeah. By the way, if you're not already aware, spoiler alert! You know? Spoiler alert! But yeah, so...
You might get canceled, dude.
No, because I said spoiler alert?
No, because you're acting like a retard. Now that'll get you canceled.
Yeah, I told you guys. I'm trying to have higher energy and just, you know, like we did shrooms and trying to be like closer to the earth. And
when we doing that again?
Josh brings us back right down. But so in the scene, a lot of people said this is the best scene between Joker and Batman ever. And then a lot of people said it ruined the movie for them. I don't think it ruined the movie for me. I don't. So the only...
I wouldn't say the best scene ever.
Between the Joker and Batman. Yeah, that's not the best,
no.
You know.
But I thought it was great. I loved it. I thought it gave justice to that horrible shit they called Suicide Squad. What the fuck was that?
It did.
And people like that, those are probably the same people that are like, that's so bad. That scene was so bad. Yeah, you're the type of people that like Suicide Squad.
You know what also they're the type of people? Right? They're the type of people that when Ben Affleck's Batman says the F word, I'm fucking... you know,
bro, what's that fucking cartoon movie of Batman? It's the basically.
Hey, by the way,
Batman...
we're cussing more because last episode I literally didn't cuss, so I have to get out 2 weeks worth of cussing.
Okay,
so that's what's happening.
But what's that cartoon you showed me back in the day? It's literally Batman versus Superman, but it's the cartoon version. He's hella mean in that too.
It's the Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, that's legit, and he's hella mean in that too. So what makes you think Batman wouldn't say fuck?
No, Batman's gonna say fuck. Okay, you're staring at a guy who killed.
They're mad because he said fuck, but what are you gonna do when you can't kill people? You're gonna curse a little bit, okay?
Yeah, I mean, and you're gonna curse like when Zack Snyder's daughter dies and they make you reshoot 90% of the movie.
Yeah, and then
you're gonna say the F word, dude.
His one rule is not killing people, not saying bad words.
Yeah, it's corny. So, but no, so okay. So not only, so the only part I didn't like, and which most people are gonna probably call me corny for, is I didn't really like Jared Leto's hair. Like, it looks like they had him wear a wig when his hair's already long. I just didn't like how it was like super
Maybe it was his
straight
hair,
and
they just straightened it.
maybe. I mean, it's nitpicky. I'm gonna be honest, it's nitpicky. But the scene itself, I thought, you know, a lot of people too, like friends of mine, were like, "Oh, it kind of seemed like Matthew McConaughey trying to do a Joker impression, like with Southern twang, like you know, like the boy wonder." And like I don't know, I like the scene.
I like the scene. I like the makeup they did for him was filthy.
Good. Yeah, it looks scary.
Mouth. Yeah, it was actually good.
He was like, "I'll be the bigger man
and give you a reach around."
I guess that was improvised. The reach around line. That's something Joker would say. Why are people so mad? Is every time the Joker speak, it's supposed to be an epilogue? Is it supposed to be a monologue? That's what it seems like.
I don't know.
I don't like that Amber Heard was in that scene, though. For sure, I don't like that Amber Heard was in that scene. But, and the rumors are that she's out of Aquaman, so it's like, okay, if this...
That's Johnny Depp's wife, right?
Yeah. So, James, to answer your question, I
don't agree.
I don't, but you are not alone, bro. Like, half the people I've seen are saying, like, the complete opposite of the scene. So, you know what I mean? But, hey. Next question. So, Sebastian actually commented. So, Sebastian commented on Instagram. Shout out to you, Sebastian.
Was it Sebastian or his girlfriend that commented?
Sebastian. Yeah, if you're listening, I didn't... Josh improvised that line.
That was
Jared Leto,
bro.
Jared Leto improvised the reach around line, and Josh unfortunately improvised that. So not playing.
She replies back to the comment on Facebook. What do you mean? Was it me? My question.
Like she doesn't already know. Yeah. Shout out to you, Sebastian. Love you,
What was this question?
I have to see him again on Easter, so thank you for that. Thank you for.
You're welcome. I'll probably see him too.
Yeah. So
Friend of the family.
Friend of the family. Actually, part of the family. Friend of the show. But so he goes, "Who is your favorite DC hero or villain and why?" Bro, I'm just gonna come out and say it. Obviously, hero Batman. Obviously, favorite villain Joker. Does it have to be said why? I don't think so.
Wait, what's the question?
Who's your favorite DC hero or villain and why? Because the question was, hey, we're filming review for the Snyder Cut. So this question has nothing to do with the Snyder Cut, but it's DC related. So let's go, Sebastian. Let's go. And I'm sorry for the people who are listening at home. I'm wearing a Marvel shirt.
Damn,
I'm sorry.
You piece of shit, bro.
I'm wearing a Marvel shirt. So I'm sorry. But yeah, Josh, who is your favorite DC villain or hero? Rickey's gonna kill me, bro. Rickey's gonna fucking... If I'm wearing and Warren too. Anybody who's a comic book fan, I'm sorry. Come. I deserve it.
Pause, bro.
Pause for sure, but I'm gonna get killed in the comments for wearing a Marvel shirt during a DC Snyder film review. But continue, Josh. Favorite villain hero?
Favorite hero, Flash. Favorite villain, Reverse Flash.
Nice. So why Reverse Flash though?
Because he's evil as fuck, bro. He killed Barry's mom. He's just a... I don't know, bro.
Could he not have a better name though? Like, hey, what's your name? Reverse that guy.
That's on the creator, bro. But
Yeah.
He's evil as fuck.
I've seen a lot of images of him that look very scary too. He has some scary costumes, though.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, so thank you, by the way, Sebastian, for your question and your support.
His girlfriend, thank you for your question.
For you guys' support, thank you. Josh is gonna get me canceled at the family gatherings and in real life. So, you know what I mean? I can't show my face anywhere. So, so speaking of Flash, Josh, what did you? So, I want to get into a couple things. Did you like Flash's arc in the movie? And did you think that this version made his thing better?
I don't know if I like this Flash or not. I'm not sure.
Are you just this Flash in general, or are like the Snyder or the Snyder Cut version of the Flash?
I don't know if I like their choosing of the actor. I'm not sure about him yet. So I don't know how to feel about it.
I don't know. So I'm not mad that they kind of made him do a lot of jokes and jokey.
Well, that's how.
I like that. I like it. So in the movie like DC or especially Justice League, it needs humor. We need a comical relief.
And that's what he kind of is.
I mean, I thought it was funny, like during the film, like they would do like serious cutscenes, like everybody's standing and like, like this. And then he's like geeking out and like having like, ooh,
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. Because
Yeah.
if you're really like in real life, if you're really a kid who grew up watching Superman and Batman, like, Batman's hella legendary and you have superpowers and Bruce Wayne reaches out to you, you're gonna geek out, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, oh, you're Batman, dude. Like, yeah, you're gonna
What
do
the
that.
fuck?
Yeah, you're not gonna act all hard like, I don't even know if I want to join. Like that. Like that's not happening. So
I've never heard of Batman.
I thought the scene where he's applying to that dog store, and like his girlfriend flips not his girlfriend, that girl flips the car and like he like saves her. The funniest part, bro, is when he puts the hot dog in his pocket. He takes one of the wiener schnitzel's and like puts it in his pocket. Bro, what? That's something I would do. If I was like trying to save somebody, bro, I'm putting a wiener schnitzel in my pocket. That's funny.
A ballpark hot dog. Bro.
Yeah. And another part, bro, that like a lot of the scenes where he was like breaking the speed of light or going the speed of light, and like that graphics was so amazing. Where it looked like the universe, and like he was like that was fire, dude. And it was unexpected for me. Another part of the movie that I think a lot of people and one of my favorite parts of the Snyder Cut is the way they redeemed Cyborg, bro.
Yeah.
In the original movie, he was a side character.
I don't know. I also didn't really like Cyborg in this one.
I wonder. So we'll get into that too. So go ahead. You explain why, because I really did. So we can maybe.
So I liked him, but there was parts where I didn't. I felt like same thing with the actor. Like
You just didn't like the actor?
Like I think if they could have got like a better actor,
Mm-hmm.
like I know they didn't want to like put like known names in it, but if they could have got, I think it could have been pulled off better. Like especially, and then there's scenes where the way he walks, like after his dad is like, oh, when he's like in the thing, he's like, oh, we've been hacked or whatever, and then he finds out his son they have that stare,
Yeah.
and then when he turns around and walks like,
Yeah, he's walking like this.
yeah, like what the fuck?
Yeah, it's
Ew.
a lot of that. I actually
What are
did.
you doing?
Compared to the last version, right? Like, this is his movie. This is Cyborg's movie. Like, it literally made his arc better. They fleshed him out better. Now I want to see more, but we're not gonna get more.
Yeah.
Not only because DC has already said and Warner Entertainment has already said
I give
no.
up, dude. I give up.
Yeah, it sucks, man. And like they really let Joss Whedon ruin the movie. They really let him ruin it. Not only did he cut it, now Ray Fisher's like, people are being racist and abusive towards us. Now it's starting to make more sense. Joss Whedon really cut almost 80% of Cyborg stuff out of the original. Basically to the point where he's a non-existing character. Now in this movie, the Mother Box stuff makes more sense. His powers make more sense. His motivation makes more sense.
Well,
Everything makes more sense.
Anything about Cyborg before that, you would have known that. But
Yeah, I know, but
for new people, yeah.
I like the Wonder Woman scenes a lot more. I don't think this movie made me like them
I like
more,
the Aquaman scenes more.
Okay, that's what I said. Bro.
They made him hella corny in the original.
This one was way better.
Yeah, like they took all that corny shit out and like made him,
Because they try to make him like the DC version of Drax.
No, they try to make him the DC version of like The Rock. Just saying hella stupid Atlanta.
Like one-liners and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one didn't seem like he was spewing off one-liners.
Yeah. You can't have somebody that looks like a badass like that and have him spewing out stupid shit half the movie. Okay?
He was like, what did he say? I'm not from here. Oh, yeah, dude? We know that. You're either from an island somewhere or you're from Atlantis. We know. So, and also another part is in the beginning when Batman goes to that village.
Yeah.
That fish town.
That was a good bit.
Yeah.
That was a good scene.
Because in the original movie, it just cuts hella fast. Now he's there. And this one, the people are like, you can't get there as a regular person. Right? So when he comes over the hill with the horse and they're all staring at him, bro, that guy's special somehow. You got here?
Yeah.
Like that made more sense. The tone of the movie was cool because not only that, like the Wonder Woman scenes, like I think there was the scene with the terrorist.
Yeah.
That was cool. Bro, I know Justin shit on the CGI, which, okay, I always do, but we're not going to get into this episode because
What Justin say?
He didn't like the CGI during the scene where Steppenwolf comes to her island and he comes from the mother box out into that temple, and they're like, "Oh, sisters of Theris,"
Yeah.
we
That movie, that scene was hella
fire.
hard, bro.
They went hard, bro.
Yeah, bro, I got shivers when them bitches were like, she was like, women of Miniskira, tell them what do you fear, and they're like, nothing.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
like, I'm not scared either, bro.
Yeah. I was telling Emily, like, woman empowerment, dog. Like, hello, I was with them, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, those are my sisters, bro. Like, yeah.
Them bitches were hard,
They
bro.
were hard, bro. Yeah, and I like the way Steppenwolf shits on them. Like, he's like, "You're gonna die with your sisters." Like, like, "You'll die with your sister's blood on your hands." Like, it's fire, dude.
Yeah.
Steppenwolf was talking to them. He was like, "I'm about to squeeze the life out you bitches, bro."
The only thing that I thought was kind of short was, when they bring back Superman, he's all evil and shit.
Yeah.
I felt like, obviously, the movie's 4 fucking hours.
Yeah.
But, like,
I couldn't tell.
he just
whether-
went
but
with
yeah.
Lois to his fucking mom's house, and now he's good. And then, yeah, Superman's back.
In the original version, I don't know if you remember this, but they made that way shorter. You remember that?
It still seems too short, bro.
Because they made it way shorter, and it's like, bro, yeah, you're right. Because when he goes back to his mom's house, like, "Oh, this is my mom's house," she's like, "Oh no, your mom foreclosed it. She's a strong woman,
Now I'm
didn't want to tell
Superman
anybody."
again.
Yeah, and it's like,
don't know,
yeah,
bro.
I mean, bro, I was really happy though, because when he came back, Superman was kicking ass. He showed up and it started whooping Darkseid's ass. Not Darkseid, sorry, Steppenwolf. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah,
he was whooping
fucked him
Steppenwolf's ass.
up, bro.
But when he showed up, no, it was when Steppenwolf went to go axe Cyborg from the back, and then Superman shows up and hits his shoulder, and he looks at it. I was like, "Oh!" I was like, "Bro, y'all fucked up." And he showed up in the black suit, dude.
Bro, he cut off his fucking
Horn,
ear.
yeah.
Or whatever the fuck it was.
That
Darkseid was hella filthy, too. Like, I don't really like Darkseid's face.
yeah, the look was kind of weird, but like
But,
DC
like,
always has the weird.
It was good still, because when Steppenwolf's head comes through,
Then
not
rolls-
only does he catch it with his foot,
He stomps on it.
he stumps it into the ground, bro.
Bro, they were crazy
He
to
didn't give a
Steppenwolf.
fuck.
And Steppenwolf's like, "I'm only here to make right wrong with Darkseid."
I wish they would have explained what the fuck he did.
I think they did. I think they briefly mentioned that like Steppenwolf like betrayed him back in the day.
But what?
You're right. How did you betray him? Yeah, and then like Darkseid and his friend, the guy on the left side of Darkseid. "I told you Steppenwolf would fail."
Yeah, what were you gonna do if he didn't?
Yeah, what if you gonna? Yeah, what are you gonna do,
He
bro?
almost succeeded, bro.
Yeah, he did. He did it. Flash when it went back in time, he did succeed.
Yeah.
So that guy was talking mad shit, and it's like, bro, you were this close to kissing Steppenwolf's foot. That's how close you were.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, like they kind of. And I love Steppenwolf as a villain now. This movie, because not only
the
was his
first one
look
was
was trash, but you didn't get that in the first movie. Like, oh, I'm trying to make things right with Darkseid, so I got to give him Earth again. You didn't have all that like motivation, and he's just a soldier, and like, and when they did that scene with like Zeus and Ares and all them were facing, that was fire too.
Yeah, that was cool.
And then
I was
Darkseid.
glad they showed a Green Lantern, even
Yeah.
though he got bopped in the first like 5 seconds.
I heard that was one of the things that almost made Zack Snyder quit the first time. Was that he wanted to add a Green Lantern in, and the WB said no. And he was like, "Well, why aren't you guys letting me do it?"
I thought Martian Manhunter was cool.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't like that though.
Really?
Yeah, because that character was in Man of Steel. So when like Zod was here attacking everybody, they're like, "Hey, why don't you just transform into Martian Manhunter and help Superman? You were just gonna let the Earth die?"
He can handle it on his own, bro, didn't he?
Yeah, I think they can work it around where Martian Manhunter's like, "I was gonna let you do it by yourself." You can always work around it, but great actor for the role, awesome character. It was hella funny because like when you watch I call it, the people call it the Justice League, but when you watch the original, bro, Ben Affleck looks miserable.
Really?
He just looks so angry, so mad the whole time, and it's like, I know why now, because you guys had to put up with abusive, racist directors and producers who said, "Hey, by the way, we're reshooting 90% of this." So imagine going back, Josh, and redoing a job that you already did. You know you did good, but now this guy who's like being racist to everybody is making you reshoot it 90%. Yeah, I'm not looking happy on camera.
Yeah, and you're not getting paid again, are you?
I don't know. Maybe it's in their contract. So when he does that scene with Martian Manhunter at the end, he looked hella happy. I was so proud of Ben Affleck, bro. I was like, you can just tell, bro. And the Martian Manhunter's like, oh, your parents will be proud of you for creating the Justice League. I was like, they would, bro. They hella would, dude.
Yeah.
They hella would. There was a scene I wanted to bring back. So when Steppenwolf goes to Wonder Woman's island, and like that horse topples over on the Queen's friend, these guys have super strength, but she can't lift a horse off her friend.
Aren't they kind of normal though?
No, I thought they had super strength. Oh, they are. Maybe not all of them are as strong as Wonder Woman. Okay, because there was some of them who were lifting the door on the thing.
Wonder Woman's the only one that's as strong as that.
I think she's the strongest out of all of her sisters, which I like when Steppenwolf kept saying that. I watched your sisters bleed as they begged for their life. He was going in on her, bro. I was like, you might not want to talk like that to her. She's the princess. So you might not want to talk to Princess Diana like that, bro. Bro, there was certain times where I felt personal. When Steppenwolf was going like, I watched your sisters bleed to death while they squalled. It's like, God, dude.
The Flash, he's like, do you think she's into younger guys? And then, who was it? Was it Cyborg? He was like, every guy's a young...
Yeah, because she's 5,000 years old. Yeah. So if I was to rate the movie, I would give the movie, I would say the Snyder Cut, for me, deserves a good, solid 8 out of 10. I think there's a couple things you can nitpick, like every movie. So the reason I would give Endgame a higher score is because like it was the culmination of like what 20 something movies, and like when Tony Stark died. So and not that this not
they
that
didn't have to remake a movie.
Yeah, and you didn't have to show the original director's vision, because that's what happened. They greased my boy Zack. They greased him, dude. They greased him. So I gave it an 8, and I don't really hold the runtime against the movie because the 4 hours to me it was cool for HBO Max. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Maybe an hour at a time.
I did. Well, I watched 2 hours, took a nap, and then watched the other
because and there was a lot of people who said they watched the whole 4 hours front to back, and it didn't feel like 4 hours.
It didn't though.
I like how they brought Deathstroke back. They brought the guy for the Nightmare Vision. Yeah. Lex Luthor was in it. Cool. I mean, like my whole thing is I really want them to bring this universe back. Why are they gonna throw away free money? All these fans are like saying, hey, this is what we've always wanted. Like, bro, here's the deal. I've been telling people this. Go ahead, do your Black Superman movie. Go ahead, do Birds of Prey 2. Go ahead, do another Joker movie. Bro, go ahead, as long as you bring this universe back. As long as you have Man of Steel 2, you give us a Ben Affleck Batman series, you give us Justice League 2, bro, go ahead and do Michael B. Jordan Superman. Go ahead and do another Joker movie. Literally, I don't care. I'll watch those. But if you're telling us that you're not giving us this universe and then you're trying to get us to go to this, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done with them, bro.
I'm out, bro. And it's not the actual properties that I'm out with. It's the way their company is ran. It literally is. It sucks. I mean, maybe Marvel's ran like that.
They're
but
like the Cleveland Browns and the Jets, bro.
It sucks.
That's what they are.
No, they're the Browns because they have so much potential, but we got Baker at QB. That's what it is.
And the people in the office, bro.
I mean, I love QB. I love Baker, but come on. Yeah. If
so now you're agreeing that he's shit.
No, I don't think he's shit, but like if they had a better QB, they're but
he's
yeah.
fucking shit, bro. You could fucking put fucking dipshit back there and
Joe Flacco
get to the fucking playoffs and win at least one playoff game.
They did win a playoff game this year.
Oh, once?
Versus the Steelers, yes.
Yeah, couldn't they do that last year though?
They blew out the Steelers in the Super Bowl in the playoffs.
Yeah, you don't even know. Yeah, they could. Bro, how the fuck do you? Never mind, we're getting off topic.
Yeah, but maybe next time. But no, for real. So if Marvel is ran like that, I don't know, because no one comes out and says Kevin Feige's being racist, and it's not just who's better. I always want DC to exceed. I like their properties more. The Snyder Cut gave me hope. That's all I'm asking for. The Snyder Cut was like, hey, like this is what I've always wanted. I want somebody who knows what they're doing. You know when like they hired these directors that don't know the property, like Rian Johnson and seems like J.J. Abrams, because J.J. Abrams is going to be producing the next Superman movie. Yeah, let's get Michael B. Jordan in there. Okay, yeah, J.J. Abrams, you're done. Zack Snyder knows what he's doing, bro. Like, people may not like his directing style. They may not like the way he writes the movie, but bro, he knows what he's doing. That's just plain and simple. Zack Snyder knows what he's doing. So, yeah, let's get him at least one more of Justice League. He said in the second Justice League they were going to focus a little more on the nightmare scene. Give us more of that. I want to see more reach arounds. Nah, can you imagine? Nah, I wouldn't mind. And no pause, because who doesn't like a good reach around? So
From the Joker?
he's like, I did like when the Joker was like, I'll be the bigger man. Like that was cool, dude. People really. Ben Affleck cost.
I love the part when he says, "Never send a boy wonder to do a man's job."
That
bro.
hit deep.
I was like, "Damn, he's cold, bro."
And you could tell her Batman, because Batman starts to, when I held Harley Quinn in my arms. You know what, bro?
I'll fucking kill you.
and make no doubt about it, I will kill you. But okay, so a lot of people said that Joker called Batman out on Harley not being dead. Emily had a good point. I don't think that's what he did. When the Joker's like, almost got me. It's because he thought he was going to hurt the Joker's feelings. He thought he was going to be able to make the Joker mad. He's like, almost got me. Yeah, so in that timeline,
I
Harley
never thought of it like that.
Yeah,
That's
because a lot of people were like, he was calling Batman out on. I don't think that's what he was doing. I think he was like, you almost made me mad. Because like that goes into what Joker's whole relationship with Harley was. Like he was always rude to her. He was always hella mean. He didn't really actually love her. It was just like you know. And come on, bro, what else are you gonna hurt Joker with? So Batman tried and failed, and he's like, "Here's a truce, Bruce." I love that scene, bro. The movie was so solid. I want to see Darkseid. I want to see, bro. When Joker said, "How many timelines have you been in where you won't die?"
Yeah, that was some real shit, too.
Bro, because what that's saying to me is the way this trilogy ends is with Batman sacrificing himself to Darkseid. You know why? Because there's
Flashpoint.
I think there's a comic series where he shoots Darkseid with this weapon, and the result is he gets sent back in time to different time periods, where he has to go back to like the Jack the Ripper. He has to go back before Jack the Ripper. He has to go he has to get back to his timeline. That'd be a good story for HBO Max.
We'll see.
So
They'll find a way to fuck it all up.
hopefully not, man. They might. Hopefully, even if they don't bring Zack Snyder back, at least go forward with like his plot points. At least go forward with his universe. They're gonna get a lot of angry fans, bro. They're like, do we want angry fans or do we want money? Giggity, you know. Hell yeah, dude. I'm giggity my way to the bank, bro. But yeah, if you guys liked what you saw today, hit that like button. And I know I tell you guys to comment every week, but seriously, if you didn't like the movie, if you did, comment below. I'm trying to argue with people, actually.
I'm trying to argue.
I'm actually trying. You too. You're a good arguer.
Me, nah.
So if someone's like, I didn't like the movie, I got a 4 out of 10 for me. Yeah, then comment that so that we can roast you.
Have you seen Sterling lately?
Yeah, of course.
Have you talked to him about it?
Well, he said that he's not gonna watch it, but he said he's heard good things about it.
Why won't he watch it?
Hopefully I don't misconstrue what he said, but he said that he doesn't feel like it's gonna make a difference. Like he just doesn't feel like that this cut would be different from the other one, and like I don't, but he wasn't shitting on me though. I did tell him that like, hey, I watched it, great. He goes, yeah, I know a lot of people gave it good reviews. I just don't know if I'll watch it right now.
Such a Sterling thing to say. All right, that's today's episode.
And until next time.